Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. This is Laura with Stitchin with Laura. How's everybody doing? I hope everybody is having a great Sunday and a great weekend. And today we are going to be working on the Begonias and the Moonlight. I got this from VIPCrossStitch a few months back. So we will be starting right here in this flower. So let me get you moved out just a bit so I can see what's going on and I don't make you sick and dizzy. And the color I'm using is 606. Don't know that I've ever used that, but it's kind of an orangish red, if you will. So we'll see how it goes. But this one's long and skinny. It's 30 by 53. So I thought it was a nice summer type project. So why not, right? Right. Oh my goodness, I don't know what my problem was yesterday. So I was working on the foxes. I thought, well, I'll put a couple strands in this, you know, because it's got some big areas and everything. So I start with a color. It went fine. Get the next color, and it was supposed to be a V, like a dark blue V. And didn't notice, I got the thread all out, started stitching on it. Well, I happened to notice that the Y was also a dark blue, and it was right next to it. I picked two colors that were similar symbol. I swear. I had to back both of them out. It's like, what the heck? Come on, people. I'm trying to get you in the center so you can see. And I shut the bathroom door today, and I have this little shelf. I don't know if I showed it to you or not. It's really heavy. And my friend from Arizona had to put it in with molly screws. That's how heavy it was. We found it at a thrift store. And I shut the door, and 4 or 5 of my glass items, they're not glass, they're, I'll call them porcelain, if you know what I mean. Fake porcelain. They're ceramic-ish. Fell off the stupid shelf. I'm like, what the hell? But nothing broke. So that was a good thing. I did have a whole bunch of stuff on there, and it took a ditch dive, and I did break 2 plates. I was so pissed. So, I don't know. These walls are not what you'd call heavy duty around here. So, yeah. Yeah, so that happened this morning. It was like, oh my goodness, just go sit down before you hurt yourself. So hopefully this stitching will go much better. I could not figure out what the heck to stitch on yesterday at all. I did the cats for a while, and I worked on the foxes, and I tried to work on the gray and red dragons. That was just way too much confetti for one day. Yeah. So, not a whole lot of stitching went on yesterday at all. And if I was stitching, I was backing things out. So finally I just thought, well, I guess I'm just too dang tired to do this because I can't get nothing right. So that's why this morning I picked this, because it was a new project. And yeah, And sometimes you just got to walk away from the things that you're working on. That is not what I want. Because sometimes it just doesn't go as awesome as you think it's going to go. Even I have problems. Oh my goodness. And I was stitching on one of my 14 counts, and I jammed my needle into my finger so many times, so we're on to a thimble today. Yeah. So today I have to go to the party, which is at 1 o'clock. So I have to be at my daughter's for like an hour before we're gonna not go, but an hour to get there. I don't know, it might take a little bit more than that because we have to go past Leadville up to one of the it's a little ski resort. It's nothing like any of the commercial ski resorts, if you will. I call them commercial, but yeah, I guess they are. But this isn't a little one, and that's where my granddaughter works, so that's why she gets to have that party there, you know, because she works there, and she's going to hone her culinary skills there because they do catering and stuff. So that's what she'll be doing all summer long. At first she was going to go to the culinary arts school in Denver, but she decided that she'd rather just stay here and get some hands-on, you know, experience, which I don't blame her. But evidently they do events out there at that place where the party is year-round. So, yay. I said go for it. They have a lot of places that are venues, you know, for parties and stuff up in the mountains, especially in the summer. And this place is separate from the ski resort. It's just another building of theirs, if you will. So they can even rent it out in the winter. If anybody wants to get married or have any kind of parties out there or family reunions in the wintertime and go skiing and all kinds of stuff. Yeah, they can just do all that skiing for me because I ain't ever doing that again. Thank you, but no thank you. We're good. Absolutely good. Okay, I'm just going to leave that right there. I got to have my thing. Oh, I was looking for something the other day, and I found my little lipstick holders. They were all sitting in a basket together, so I wanted to put one of these in, you know, not a basket, one of my plastic bags. I have smaller plastic bags than the huge ones. That way, if I want to take a project with me, you know, to sew on or whatever, I can just take it out and put it in that and not have to use the bag that's the inside bag. Gotta have coffee this morning, I'm telling you. It was weird. I went to bed at 1 o'clock. I slept. I mean, I just must have fallen right asleep until about 3:30, and I woke up, had to go to the bathroom because I drank about 4 gallons of water before I went to bed. And then I couldn't get back to sleep, so I had to put on one of my sleep stories things. I usually only make it into it about a couple minutes. And, sorry. And then I'm out cold, so that's exactly what happened. And I slept until almost 7 o'clock. I don't know what that was all about, but okay. And other nights I can pass right out and wake up about 5:30, 6 o'clock in the morning. So, who knows? Gotta go back to work tomorrow already. I can't believe those 4 days are up. Like, jeez. Where did that time go? I'm not real sure. We're gonna get these two while we're right here. We might as well, right? There's a couple more over there, but I'm gonna save them. Ah, crap. Okay. But this has some bigger areas in it, so I'm happy for that. I find it a lot easier to stitch on. I can, you know, do, because there's a little confetti right there. I don't know if you can see that. But I do work on that for a little bit, and then I can go and do the bigger areas, because that works out so much better. Didn't watch too much on Netflix. I'm watching Grey's Anatomy, but I'm going through and going to all the big highlights, you know, the plane crash or this or that, whatever. Memorable moments, if you will. It's nice to be able to do that. That way I don't have to watch the whole thing. Because I'm just not up for it. Just hit the highlights. And I know what's going on because I've seen that thing through about 5, 6 times now. So, yeah. It looks real. That thread looks really orange in the camera. It's not quite that bad. It's a bright red. I'll give it that much, but this is an 11 count. Just saying. I don't know if I mentioned that or not. I started on that, I don't know how to describe it, that 14 count with the hummingbird on this side, and it has a bee thing over here. I don't know what it's called, but it's Joy Sunday fashion-ish. So, been putting a couple threads into it, like I said, and wore my finger out already. Yeah, got hooked on the edge there. This isn't serged all the way around. I suppose if I really wanted to, I could go around it in a blanket stitch if I got in a pinch, but I think I'll pass. I just want to stitch. I don't want to have to fuss with it. I just want to... It's just like when I want to diamond paint. I just want to diamond paint. I don't want to have to sort nothing. Yeah, no. I just start taking colors out of the bags. Whoops. I had something on my brain and then it's only going to do half all the way up and then all the way back. That way I won't have to go there twice. Go. So I have no idea how long we'll be gone. And of course it's just me and my granddaughter and the grandkids, because my son-in-law, they went to an auction yesterday, my daughter and my son-in-law, and he was buying a vehicle for this guy that he works for every once in a while. And consequently, the only time that he could get the vehicle up there to pick up the vehicle that they bought was today. Yeah, of all days. So he has to go and do that. Are we having fun yet? So my daughter and I'll have to find this place on our own. Of course, I'll have my son on speed dial as to directions and how to get there. I think I know where I'm going, but we'll see. And I don't know if there's any snow up there still or not. I don't remember how high it is. Actually, it's been, God, I think my son was like 1.5 years old the last time I went up there, and he's 38, so it's been a hot moment since I've been to that ski resort. We went up. Oh yeah, let's learn how to ski. That'll be so much fun. Not. Yeah, no. I am not the athletic type at all. Boy, it's going to be some bright orange. It's orangish red, isn't it? Can you see that? Oh my goodness. So it'll be fun. It'll be fun. And I don't know if any of the relatives from, we have, well, not we, my kids have, one of their aunts lives in Greeley. And the aunt that lives in Greeley, her daughter, her husband, well, I guess he's retired now, worked for UPS, but they live up there, you know, so she can kind of take care of her. When my kids' uncle passed away, the aunt sold the house because it was a big old 5-bedroom house, and she really didn't need it or want it, you know, and have to take care of all that. So, yeah. I don't know if they're coming or not. So we'll see. And of course, there'll be kids there, you know, that my granddaughter knows. And her grandfather, he lives in Leadville, so he'll be there. So, I got nothing on the weather. I don't know what it will be like, so I'm wearing long pants. I'm going to Leadville. There's no way I'm striking out in shorts, because it really hasn't been stinking hot here at all. I think the highest it ever got was like 72 around here so far this summer. So we'll see. It usually gets in the mid to high 80s, you know, for a few hours, and then we're right back to 70-degree weather, usually in the summer. It'll cool down to about 60-something. It hasn't done that. The other morning I woke up, it was 35 degrees. That was this week. Holy cow. What the heck? Watched some floss tube. Watched Nicola this morning. She's always got something going on. Evidently she's going to the attic. Isn't the attic in, oh gosh, is it in Washington, or is that Acorns and Threads? I think that's Acorns and Threads. The attic Needleworks is in Arizona, right? Maybe? I don't know. I'd like to go there, but I'm so not allowed because, you know, I'd have to mortgage my house after I got done there. For sure. Yeah, there'd be just too many things that I needed. Come back with an entire suitcase full of stuff. If I could, but yeah. That's why we stay at home and shop online. It's not all right there in front of you to look at. My daughter asked if I wanted to go to the auction yesterday, and I'm like, no, I'll pass. No, thank you. Yeah, I used to go to auctions in Kansas and spend like $50 and I'd have a truckload of crap that I needed to bring home. Yeah, no. We're good. This thread's acting really nice. Oh my goodness. Now that's going to be a little bit of a nightmare. I can't hardly tell what that is. There's two light green symbols together, I swear. Somebody needs to show them how to use different computer buttons when they do these. It's unreal. I have to use the paper pattern for sure. Alright guys, well, I think I'm about to run out of thread here. There we go. Let's just undo the, or tie that down. All right. Well, it sure doesn't look like a lot, but got all that done. All right. Well, thank you guys for joining me. If you liked this video, please give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe, and please hit the bell. That way you'll know when my next video comes out. Stay safe, stay healthy. We'll see you next time. God bless. Bye-bye. Keep stitching.